Welcome everyone, and thank you so much for joining in. As we can see guys, the price of Bitcoin right now is flashing us a very interesting scenario. A scenario which is pointing us where the price in the medium short term, where the price for the coming days might be possibly heading. So before I start talking about it, I want you guys to do me a favor and quickly destroy that like button. And to those individuals watching this are the first time to hit that subscribe button. And also a quick reminder, like always, to those individuals who are still unaware about this free 200 USDT position airdrop from Bybit, then I suggest you guys to check the video description because this event is going to end in 15 days. So if you want to take advantage of this free money, then do check our video description. Now, first thing first, let's look at this bigger picture, because in a bigger picture we are aware the price of Bitcoin might be forming this descending broadening wedge. Descending broadening wedge is a bullish continuation pattern, and I've been very clear with you guys. Once the price breaks out of this 72,000 into proper support, the upcoming days for Bitcoin is expected to be very bullish. Yes, you heard that correctly guys. If you are looking for any long opportunity, then I suggest you guys to wait until this key line of resistance gets broken before jumping into any long trade, because this trend line has rejected the price couple of times in the past price action. But looking at it right now, I personally think if we are going to attempt to break out of the 72,000, it is going to get broken. Yes guys, this resistance will be flipped into support if the price gets attracted back towards this upper trend line from this descending broadening wedge, which could be resulting in another continuation here to the upside, because this descending broadening wedge is a bullish continuation pattern. And parallelly, we are also aware about this rounding bottom scenario in a weekly time frame. This rounding bottom is also clearly pointing us the price has already flipped the previous temporary resistance into support. This horizontal trend line around 60,000 acted as a strong line of resistance, but same line acted as support during retest. So now this might be looked as a bullish continuation pattern. Price following the price objective from this cup and handle type of formation, rounding bottom type of formation with price objective in between 90 to 100,000. So even this bigger picture clearly points us that remaining over 60,000 means the upcoming days for Bitcoin actually is going to be very bullish. And why bullish? Because in the medium short term, we are also finding support above this basis line or the central line from this Bollinger Band, because in the past price action during uptrend, the central line from this Bollinger Band always tends to act as support. I showed you this on my previous video. This central line or the signal line usually acts as support during uptrend, and in our case, it's not just only the support from this central line. The price of Bitcoin has also broken the upper band, and upper band usually gets broken during uptrend, and I've been very clear with you guys. So that's why guys, since this here is also a breakout from this upper band, now we might be preparing ourselves for another continuation here to the upside. After some move like this, right, price slowly heading towards to form a new all-time high. And why? Because along with this central line, we also have support from this Williams alligator indicator and CryptoAnup buy-sell indicator, because the price of Bitcoin in our case is above these trend lines, which is going to act as support. During uptrend, this trend line has always acted as a line of support. So in our case, since the price is also above it, it will be looked as a continuation pattern, a bullish continuation pattern. So in a medium short term, remaining above 66,000 means the upcoming days for Bitcoin is expected to be very bullish, because we are aware 60,000 in a bigger picture is one of the most important line of support. But in a daily time frame, this 66,000 will be acting as support for Bitcoin in case of shakeout. But looking at it right now, things looks very interesting, and also looks like price could be following the symmetrical triangle pattern, because according to the symmetrical triangle pattern, I was very clear, this here is a very symmetrical triangle because it got formed during a downtrend, and this on the right hand side is a bullish symmetrical triangle which gets formed during uptrend. And in our case, you can see this symmetrical triangle is being formed during an uptrend. So that's why I showed you this on my previous video, right? Once the price breaks out of this key trend line, flips into support, I don't want you guys to be extremely bullish. Why? Because we also have to overcome the resistance around 71,000 to look this as an actual continuation pattern like this. Otherwise, it might be turning out into a fake out after some bullish move around 71,000 price getting attracted back towards this 65,000 support line before choosing a trend duration. So even if this bullish scenario plays out, I want you guys to wait until 72,000 gets flipped into proper support, because by doing that, you can see the price of Bitcoin will be also following this Wyckoff's reaccumulation pattern. I mean, according to this Wyckoff's reaccumulation pattern, the price during uptrend usually shows a move like this. This might be just a break before continuing with this actual bullish move. So once we break out of this key line of resistance, just like this one here, you can see once we break out of this key line of resistance, we are expecting the price of Bitcoin for the coming days to turn very bullish. Yes, guys, this here, right? This here could be another Wyckoff's reaccumulation type of formation, because parallelly, we are also aware about the support from this rising trend line, which led to a very, very bullish move in the past price action. I mean, support around this rising trend line resulted in a very, very bullish move. Support around this rising trend line resulted in a very, very bullish move. So same thing is happening again and again. So what I'm trying to pinpoint is that since the price is also finding support at this rising trend line, it might be preparing itself for another continuation here like this to make a new all-time high. And why? Because parallelly, even this falling channel pattern will play out once we overcome the resistance around 72,000, because this falling channel pattern is also a bullish continuation pattern. And just like in this example, after we flip the first price objective into proper support, we are expecting the price of Bitcoin to turn very, very bullish. So we just need this 72,000 to flip into proper support before calling it an actual bullish continuation, because by doing that, there is a very, very high probability of price not just only making a new all-time high, but also heading towards this 90 to 100,000 price range. And now, even if we look at this in a smaller time frame using our leading indicator, according to this leading indicator, you can see, guys, price remaining above this June CPR, which is in between 64,000 to 66,000, could be resulting in another continuation here like this. I mean, price getting attracted back towards this R1 line, which sits around 74,100 before choosing a trend duration. But if we look at this CPR carefully, this is a VCPR. VCPR means we might get attracted towards this 66,000, 67,000 towards the top CPR line before starting with an actual impulsive move. So even if this turns out into a fake out, I mean, this bullish breakout turns out into a fake out, right, like this, I still want you guys to look at the bigger picture, because in a bigger picture, that might be just a temporary pullback, price coming back to test some key line before starting with an actual impulsive move. Because according to this June CPI, you can see our first target is this monthly R1 line, which sits around 74,100. Second is 80,700, and the best guess target sits around 89,500, almost 90,000. So that's why, guys, that's why in case of doubt, I suggest you guys to simply zoom out. So guys, these were some of the quick update that I wanted to share with you in this video. If you enjoyed my work, then please do not hesitate to destroy that like button, and to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit that subscribe button. And also a quick reminder, if you haven't claimed this free 200 USD position airdrop, then I suggest you guys to check the video description. And by saying this, I'm signing out until next time. Bye bye.